panels, we live in a democracy country where all people have the rights to vote in the election and not having to go through complicated process of passing a test that even cannot guarantee that they would still vote for the best candidates. Because when you are voting, your political knowledge is not the only one factor that determines your choices in the election. Therefore, our opening opposition, we want to prove you that this test will not solve the problem of choosing the bad candidates in the election. But before that, rebuttals. They brought the idea that it is needed in order to save or make real democracy surprises. Notice how democracy that they are trying to save is a democracy that restricts people in participation, abolishing their human rights only with the assumption that these people are harming others when the reason why this FL politician is elected is because they are manipulating the election. And second of all, they believe that individuals are harming people when they choose wrong or bad candidates, right? The thing is, even if these people are voting for the best candidates during the campaign, we believe that there is no guarantee at all that this once the candidate is elected, he or she will not change because during the campaign or any candidates will try their best to look or action good in the election. The one that do the corruption, the one that do the manipulation in order to get to be chosen in election of authority in the politician, so not the citizen who vote. So therefore, we believe that it is the problem of the politician itself. And the last is they say that it will be better because there is a check and balance of this election, right? However, we believe that check and balance that they provide or propose you is not credible enough, because at the end of the day, it is only general knowledge that has the society should pass in the test, right? Therefore, our model is we would stick on the status quo, because we say that because the proposal that they propose to you, the fact that there will be a test is not going to solve a problem in order to choose the best politician. We would stick on the status quo where these individuals are knowledgeable enough in election, because their proposal is also show us where these citizens are just forced to have a political general knowledge, where we believe every citizen have those knowledge in the very first place. Right? Moving to my first argument, why it is not justified to require individuals to pass political general knowledge. Two reasons for this. First, every individual has the rights to vote as the citizens of the country, and second, it is practically complicated or hard to begin with. Now let's talk about the first idea, where every individual has the rights to vote as the citizen of the country, right? We believe when it comes to an election, every individuals have the rights to vote as the citizens, as the individuals of the country. We cannot restrict all people or individuals or citizens to vote or to join the election as simply because they don't have the political general knowledge. For example, knowledge about the politician and etc. We say to you that those political general knowledge that must be passed or require the society to pass the political general test. But moreover, we say to you that the characterization of the society or individual is they have a different personality, a different age, for example. Notice that these individuals are different and have different political general knowledge in order to choose what is the best for them in election. Therefore, we believe in order to choose what is the best for the society, for example, to choose the politicians is what they think are the best for them, or to lead them as the government. So we think that by force the society to pass the political general knowledge in order to vote in election, we think that it is not going to solve the problem anyway. But let's talk about the second idea, or the second reason why on how it is practically complicated or hard to begin with, right? The problem that the opening brought is that now the one or the politician that has been chosen is not capable to begin with. Therefore, they thought that the one who wrong to choose is the society or the citizen itself. The one are not capable is the society itself. Therefore, they are going to be tested in order to be vote in election. But they deny the fact that those politicians that chosen is because every society has their own bias in order to choose. Therefore, by forcing them to pass the test is not significant at all. Because the problem is not because they are not capable or do not have the knowledge, but because they have their own bias in order to choose what is the best for them in government, right? But moreover, we think that the manipulation also exists in their side of the house. Money politics, for example, these problems are not going to solve by passing the test in order to choose what is the best for the election, because the politician will still have the chance to do a money politics, for example. Therefore, all the tasks that we're going to pass by the society is not going to solve the problem that these politicians are the best for the nation, for example. Now let's move on my second argument, why it is harmful for the society, right? Two scenario, when most of the society are not passing the test, and second, when the society are actually passing their test in their very best scenario. Now let's deal with the first scenario, right? When most of the society are not passing the test. We believe that when the majority of the society are not passing the test, meaning that it can decrease the number of participation in election. But why it is harmful, right? It is not representing the whole society in that nation, for example. What it tells you that it is not fair, because at the end of the day we have to participate all the society to do the election in order to choose what is the best politician in order to lead this society, right? Second of all, let's deal with therefore when most of the society are not passing the test, meaning that the participation will not representing the whole society where we are live in a democracy country. Right now, let's deal with the second scenario, where this society are actually passing their test in their very best scenario. Means when this society are passing their test in their best scenario, means that the society are credible or knowledgeable enough to choose in or to join in the selection, meaning that we not need any test we don't need any test to pass for the society. But moreover, what happened in the status quo is that society are abstaining in the election because they are simply doesn't really care about the politics. What happened if you also require them to pass or join the test, meaning that they are be more people or citizens who are going to abstain in the election because they are more lazy to pass or even to join the test, because they know that the system are more hard to begin with and more complicated to begin with. Therefore, for all these reasons, we are very proud to oppose. Thank you.